guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Urvi and in today's video I'm going to share with you guys some of the new makeup that I've recently brought from different sources. So this is not exactly a first impressions kind of a video. I've already used these products at least twice, so I think I've kind of formed an opinion on these products. So I'll be able to give you guys a clear picture on how the product works, whether it works beautifully, whether it works well or not. But most of these products I have just loved, and if you guys are interested to watch me paint my face with these new products, then please continue watching. So I don't have any new primers or moisturizers to try today, so I've already primed and moisturized my face, and as you can see I've got a lot of spots going on right now. So we'll begin with the concealer first. So the first new product that I have for you is a concealer from Benefit. This is the Boing Concealer and I'm in the shade 02. So it comes in a very fuss-free simple packaging, and that's the product in there. It's a very creamy product, so you can either use a brush or you can use your fingers. So today I'll be using my fingers and it does conceal pretty well. So I'll just apply it on all the pesky spots that I have going on right now. Some on my forehead as well. I don't need much concealing under the eyes, but we'll just take a tad bit and apply it under our eyes. Covering some of the redness that I have around the nose and some discoloration on my upper lips and around my mouth. So I think I've heard about this concealer from Shreya Jain. So she used to love this concealer back in the day, and when I got the chance I got my hands on it as well. So I'm just applying a little bit on my eyes as well, like a primer, because it's a creamy one, so the product will stick well when we apply eyeshadow. So the concealer is well blended now. As you can see, it has almost covered all my spots, and whatever little is left, we'll be covering it up with a foundation. And also I have another concealer to try out, so that's a lighter shade, so we'll be using another layer of concealer as well. So hopefully all these spots will be concealed then, but for now this looks good. So now let's move on to foundation, and for foundation I have the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation and I'm in the shade 2.1. I have got this foundation on the recommendation of Malvika Sitlani. She just raves about this foundation even today. So I wanted to know what the hype is all about, and I'll let you guys see if the hype is real or not. So it comes in a packaging like this, and as you can see there's a pump. So I'm just taking some on the back of my hand. That much. I think that much is enough for now. And what I'll do is I'll take this flat brush and start applying it on my face. So I have to tell you this, the consistency, the fragrance, the feel, the look, and I think even the shade resembles a lot like the MAC Studio Fix foundation. Now I don't buy MAC anymore because MAC isn't cruelty free, so I had to find an alternative, and I think this one performs very similar to the MAC Studio Fix. And my shade for the MAC Studio Fix is NC35 if you guys are looking for a reference shade. And in the Smashbox one I have the shade 2.1. I think it's a pretty good match for me. So I think I need a little bit of more foundation for my forehead, that much, and just apply it on our forehead. So I think if you don't have a lot of problematic skin, then you can do away without using a concealer and just using this foundation, just taking some down my neck, because this foundation has a beautiful finish. It is neither too matte nor too dewy. It's just the right amount of hydrating, and that's what I love. And honestly, that's what I also loved about the MAC Studio Fix. Right now I look like a ghost because my foundation isn't blended. So I'm taking a big brush like this and just, wetting it with my setting spray. I'm just taking a blending brush like this and just blending out the foundation. This foundation is not mattifying or drying out my skin. It's giving me a good coverage, as you can see, of course. I don't know, but I think on camera it's looking a little bit of white, but in real life it's looking absolutely perfect. It's a really good match for my skin tone. So the foundation is all blended out. I'll just come a little closer so that you guys can see my skin and how it looks on my skin. So now we'll move on to the next concealer, which is kind of like a brightening concealer for my under eyes. So the concealer that I'm talking about is this one from NYX. It is called the HD Concealer, and I'm in the shade CW05. So as you can see, this is kind of a cool toned shade and it's a little bit lighter for my skin tone, but that's what we are using for our under eyes and maybe on some of the spots if needed. So it comes with a wand like this, and it's very lightweight and also quite hydrating, so it does not dry out your under eyes. See, so what I'm doing is I'm just using it over here and a little bit over here. I'm not caking up my under eye with a lot of product. So it has a peachish undertone, so it'll cancel out any darkness that you have going on. So I'm just applying a little bit on these spots because they are quite dark, and this might cancel out the darkness. I'm taking this flat brush again and just blending this concealer. I'm not moving it a lot, so whatever is left I'm just running it through, but this stays in place. I think this concealer just did it. I cannot see even a single spot now. I could have used this concealer on the base directly. This is a really good concealer. It is not drying at all. It has good coverage and it's not heavy or cakey at all. So after doing a whole lot of base, I think we need to set it with a powder. So I don't have a separate powder or setting powder as such, but I have this palette from NYX. So this palette has a whole lot of shades. So I think we'll use the banana powder right now. So I'm taking a fluffy brush and just dipping it into this banana powder right here. This is a good palette, if you are a makeup artist, or even if you're starting out in the field of makeup. This one palette is going to serve a lot of purposes. The coverage and all is also really good, but the only problem that I have seen with this palette is that it has some sort of kickback in the palette. So when you dunk your brush into it, a lot of powder is going to just fly around. So that's the only problem I have with this palette, with almost all shades that I have used till now. So it's done a really good job at just setting my entire face, and my face is not looking very powdery also. So once I apply a setting spray, everything is going to settle in. So now we'll move on to eyeshadow, and I am the most excited about these products. So I have two eyeshadow palettes with me. So this one is from Stila. It's unfortunately not available in India. I think Sephora has Stila, so you can get yours from there. That's the packaging. It's a beautiful golden colored palette and it's square in shape. And inside you have this huge mirror and these gorgeous beautiful shades. So these are some pastel shades and some shimmers, some metallic colors and this dark metallic color. You can get a lot of looks from this palette. So first we'll use this palette maybe, and the next palette that I have is this one from Morphe x Jaclyn Hill. This one is in the shade Dark Magic. There is a mirror inside as well, and just look at these beautiful shades. These are some unique shades that I have not seen in many eyeshadow palettes. There are some really nice shimmers as well. So we'll be using both these eyeshadow palettes today. So I've also got some eye makeup brushes from ELF. This was from their festive collection, and this is also not available in India yet. So as you can see, this is a proper eye brush kit. So I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to take this shade. It's a beautiful pastel pinkish mauvish color. I'm just taking it on my brush. Start applying it into a crease line. You can just apply this shade all over your eyes and just be done. It's going to look very feminine and ethereal and pretty. So for a daytime look, you can just use this eyeshadow and be done. Okay, so now we'll use the Morphe palette. I'm in the mood for something green, so I take this green shade and just work it into my outer crease, because I think we've already worked on our transitions. So I'm taking another fluffy flat brush, if you may say so, and just dipping it into this color. Wow, there is no fallout at all. So I'll just start from the outer corner. Yeah, so it's giving me a good pigmentation. I just barely dipped my brush in there because I didn't know what to expect from this eyeshadow. Actually, for this eyeshadow, it's going to be a first impression. So now I'm going back to the fluffy first brush and just blending out this darker shade. So that has blended really well. So I'm just taking this olive shade now and just giving it a little bit of transition. So I'm just blending the edges out and moving towards my inner 1/3 of the eye, but again I'm not going all the way in. I'm just creating a base for the shimmer metallic shade that we'll be applying after this. So now we'll move on to the shimmer shade. So I think we'll go for this shade. It's kind of like a burnt gold greenish color. So I think it will go well with this one. So I'm just taking it on my fingers. I think we'll take a lighter color for the inner corner from this palette. So I'm taking this shade, which is a golden shade. I'm just applying it on my inner corner. So now I think the eyeshadows are really blended and the look is kind of coming together. So I don't have any new liner to try out. So we'll be using this black shade to just use it as a liner with this angled brush. So I'm just stamping it very close to my lash line. Taking it into the outer V. This is kind of like a green smoky eye, but the green is not coming through a lot because it's a very dark green. So on camera it's looking kind of black, but it's actually green. So now we'll highlight our brow bone. Again going on to this palette because this palette has lighter shades. The eye look is almost complete. The only thing left is mascara, and we'll move to mascara in a little bit. But right now we'll just complete our base. So blush, highlighter, contour, we'll do all of that. So again I'm taking this palette. So I think I'll be taking a mix of this and this shade because this shade is quite dark for me, and just start contouring my face. So I'm not a very heavy contouring kind of person, but just very lightly. So as you can see, it's a beautiful contour shade for me. Now what I'll do is take this darkest shade and just very slightly, just go over in the outermost corner of my face, so that it looks like a gradient effect, that this part is the darkest and the shadow is reducing as the light is coming. So if you look sideways, you can see a proper line, but if you look straight, your face is going to look contoured. I've contoured both my cheekbones, and now it's time for this jawline. So you can take the darkest shade if you want, because I think I need a very harsh contour over here. Or you can also see the difference over here. I don't contour my forehead because it's not very big as such. So next we'll move on to the nose, and for the nose I'm taking a very light color and just a little bit of product. This contour palette is very beautiful, because I've used quite many contour bronzing shades before, but none of them has given me such a beautiful, natural yet visible effect. I'm just really enjoying using this palette a lot. So that's the nose all contoured, and that's my face all contoured. I also have a bronzing product today. It's the Bahama Mama from the Balm. So this also comes with a little mirror, and that's how the product looks like. So it has a little bit of sheen, and it's not a very warm toned shade, so this can also work very well as a contour if you want. But I'll just use a little bit of this to just bring a little warmth to my face. These contour shades are cool tone, this is a little bit of warm. So I'm taking an angled brush like this and just going on top of the contour. I'm not doing it over the contour, a little bit above the contour. So now it will mix with the blush very well. So as you can see, this is my bronzer, and this is my contour. So this is also a very beautiful product. If you just want to use this on your own, you could do that too. Next, moving on to one of my favorite products is the blush. So this is the Cabana Boy blush, again from the Balm. So that's the beautiful shade of blush. It has got a little bit of sheen. So I'm using this big brush from Real Techniques again. This one is also a new brush, and just blushing my face with it. This brush is a little big for my face, but it works beautifully anyway. It blends the blush so well. It is so soft on the face, and as you can see, my face is nicely blushed up. So now as you can see, the blush, the bronzer, the contour, all the three shades are kind of mixed, but you can still make out, but you can't demarcate any of the lines because everything is blended so well. The products that I've used today are just beautiful. So now, just for the purpose of testing, we are going to go back to this palette, and we'll be using this brightening shade just to clean up the contour line. Although it's quite clean, but just for the purpose of testing, we are going to go into this product. Wow, that looks really well. So I'm not exactly baking over here, I'm just cleaning up the line. I think my base is all done now. The only thing left is to set my face. I have not purchased any new setting spray because I have my very old, very trusty, my favorite, this setting spray from e.l.f. This is the Makeup Mist and Set, and if you guys don't know already, e.l.f. Cosmetics is now available on Nykaa. If you guys want to see a review on all the e.l.f. products that I have, then please let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to do so. So I'm just going to drench my face with this setting spray. Just let it dry. I don't have a new highlighter, but just the highlighter from this palette. So this first shade over here is actually a highlighter. So I'm taking it on a brush. Oof, that's a lot of feedback. And just applying it on the high points of my face. That's not bad actually. It is a kind of cool toned highlighter, but I'm not mad at it. So honestly, I don't think I've used this highlighter before. So I'm just applying it on the usual places where I apply a highlighter. So this is not like an in your face kind of highlighter, but nevertheless it looks very pretty. It is kind of pearly or whitish, so if you go a bit overboard, then it might look like a streak of whitish cast on your face, but I'm using it very carefully, so it's giving me a very beautiful effect. We'll also apply some on the brow bone with our fingers. I'm very happy with my base today. So now moving on to my most favorite product of all these new products that I have. It's this mascara. It's from the brand called Boujoris Paris. Unfortunately, this is also not available in India, but I'll show it to you anyway. So that's how the wand looks like. I have already used this mascara in my previous video in the one dip challenge that I did recently. If you guys haven't watched that video, I'll just link it up for you guys. I'll apply mascara on my other eye and be back. So as you can see, this mascara is really beautiful, and it also looks really pretty in my lower waterline. So I don't have any eyebrow product today, so what I'm going to do is just wipe off any excess mascara on this wand and just go over my lashes with it. I've also done the same thing in my one dip challenge video, so I think my brows are all set. Now those were all the new makeup products that I wanted to show you guys and test out for you guys. I don't have a new lipstick because I already have many lipsticks, so I did not buy any new lipsticks right now. So I'm just going to use an old lipstick that I already have. So I'm going to use this lipstick from Stay Quirky. It is the Badass lipstick in the shade Faint with Sinner's Lips. So it's a very beautiful pink color. You can see the pigmentation that has come through. I think I'll deepen it up with a berry shade from e.l.f. So this is the finished look of all the new products that I have used today. I really like how this makeup has turned out. The base looks absolutely beautiful. All the base products that I used today were just brilliant. Even the eyeshadows were beautiful, and the mascara was one of the best mascaras that I've ever used. So that was kind of my mini review on these products. If you guys enjoyed watching me use all this new makeup, then please like this video and share it with your friends and family. And also please do subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification. That would mean the world to me. I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye.